were the Civil War's fire eaters. Imagine a group of passionate speakers so determined that they pushed their entire region toward breaking away from the United States. These were the fire eaters, a fiery bunch of Southern leaders who believed strongly in their cause. They were not just talking about states' rights or slavery. They were advocating for secession, the act of leaving the Union. Their words and actions helped shape the path toward the Civil War. The fire eaters emerged in the years before the war, during a time when tensions between North and South were growing. They believed the federal government threatened the Southern way of life, especially the institution of slavery. They saw slavery as essential to their economy and social order and wanted to expand it into new territories. Their rhetoric was often aggressive, calling for bold action rather than compromise. Their ideas didn't come out of nowhere. They had roots in earlier conflicts over states' rights and nullification, like the Kentucky and Virginia resolutions and the nullification crisis in the 1830s. During that crisis, South Carolina tried to nullify federal tariffs, which angered many Southerners. When President Andrew Jackson rejected their nullification efforts, some Southern leaders started to believe that secession might be the only way to protect their interests. In the 1850s, as debates over slavery heated up, the fire eaters took a hard stance. They opposed the admission of California as a free state and fought against ending the slave trade in Washington, D.C. They organized conventions to promote Southern rights and defend slavery. Even after the Compromise of 1850, which temporarily eased tensions, they kept pushing for stronger Southern positions. When Abraham Lincoln was elected president in 1860, the fire eaters saw it as a sign that their way of life was under threat. They became even more vocal, insisting that secession was the only solution. Leaders like Robert Barnwell Rhett of South Carolina, often called the father of secession, William Lowndes Yancey of Alabama, and Edmund Ruffin of Virginia led the charge. They believed that the South should leave the Union to preserve slavery and their regional identity. Their fiery speeches and unwavering stance made compromise nearly impossible. They rejected any idea of coexistence with the North, viewing it as dishonorable. Instead, they saw violence and secession as necessary steps to defend their society. Their influence grew stronger as the 1850s went on, helping to push Southern states to leave the Union and from the Confederate States of America. In the end, the fire eaters played a major role in the events leading up to the Civil War. Their uncompromising attitude and push for secession helped tear the nation apart and set the stage for one of the bloodiest conflicts in American history.